We're live. Let's go. Okay, I haven't done a live in a minute, but let me check and make sure it's live on YouTube. There we go. Let's see. Does it show that I'm live? Oh, got a better idea. Just do this. Okay. Sweet. Shows I'm live. Let's go. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start in a little bit. I'm running a little bit behind time, but let me do this. Drop questions if y'all want to drop a question, or if you have any questions or anything. I'm going to probably start this out talking about the new Kickstarter. I will see if I can drop that. I'm going to drop that link in the comments so y'all can have access to it. But yeah, Charger Kickstarter is in the pre-launch phase right now, so it's pretty exciting to be able to get this. Yep, to get this going. I don't want this to be too long. I'm going to talk about the Kickstarter, and then I'm gonna mention the new series I'm gonna do for the channel. It's gonna be pretty cool because, well, I'm gonna go into more detail about it, but I thought about this while I was doing the comic creator interviews, like having a game show for the channel. I thought that'd be pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. But till then, let's talk about Charger. Let me share this real quick. And again, if y'all have questions, definitely drop them in there. I'll use this time to go over any and all questions about the Charger. Yeah, I want to try to see if I can share this real quick and get some people in here. Let's do that one. All right. All right, sweet. That to update. So the Charger was literally my first story I ever came up with. I want to say I was like maybe 10 or 11 when I first thought of the story for the Charger. Well, not even the story, but the character for the Charger. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay. I'm using my AirPods instead of my normal mic and headphone setup. But yeah, so the Charger, yeah, that was the page that you saw, if you read or got the Lionheart book, um, Charger was one of the first stories I ever actually, well, the Charger character was the first character I ever came up with. The story for it was, I would say, probably the second story I ever came up with. And it was pretty fun just coming up with the concept. The story of the Charger really focuses and centers on the idea of legacy, of identity. And so, like, um, it's one of those things where, although the lead is a Black woman, anyone can really relate to it. Just based off of those concepts of trying to understand who you are as a person and realizing that you don't have to define yourself by where you came from or from who your parents are. Um, you can define yourself based off of what you plan on doing in life and who you are as a person. And so the idea of the Charger really um, it really just stemmed from the concept of finding out who I am, who you are. So with that, I really enjoy, for me, really coming up with the storyline for this first arc. Um, and the main villain, I think, is going to be one that's really fun. David knows in detail. He helped me flesh this character and this story out pretty heavily, which was really great. And yeah, so like this first arc would really just tap into a lot of things that once you like finish it, it's like, wow, like this was a lot of character growth and this was a lot of character moments that yeah, you'll see highlighted or emphasized in a good action sequence or good dialogue, but you really just focus when you like focus in on like how the story progressed. It builds it up more. But this Kickstarter with this first book is going to really delve into just how Layla starts to become who she is. So we'll see like her origin. As a writer, I don't like to really do the origin story the typical way. Um, I like telling a story and then kind of like bringing that origin in um, at a later time. So usually, like with Bronze-Eyed, if you read that book, it jumped into his story. You got to see who he was, where he was in life, and then you got to see where he's going. Well, with the Bronze-Eyed book, it then eventually was going to start slowly developing his backstory, showing how he got his powers, where he came from, all that stuff. With Lionheart, it was a little bit different. We started with her beginning. We got to see her origin story as it unfolded. Um, and the rest of the story is going to be more so about how that origin story shaped her into the character that she is. Well, with Charger, it's a little bit different. It's going to be, we'll see how she got her powers, but it's not going to be the typical origin story where like, she goes through this whole process. We'll get to see a lot of the beginning, but we won't get to see everything because her story is going to be more fleshed out throughout the entire series. And as with Bronze-Eyed, as with Lionheart, Charger does end with a cliffhanger. So good luck for those of you who hate cliffhangers. But yeah, the Charger Kickstarter, I'm hoping to have it drop like actually launch sometime in August. So we'll do the pre-launch for a little while, for about a month before we do the uh, actual launch. I wonder how I can do this. I wish I had two screens. Oh well. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of the charger right now. We got some pretty fun rewards coming in with it. My friend O, he is going to be providing a coloring book that you can get at the highest tier with the Kickstarter. So if you back the Charger Kickstarter at the highest tier, which actually I'll show you guys what some of the reward tiers may look like. Let me see if I can pull that up. All right. And again, for people who are joining, definitely let me know if you have any issues hearing me. But if you have any questions about the Charger Kickstarter or about the Charger book in general, drop them in the comments, and I will. I'll take a look and I'll answer. Let me pull up these reward tiers real quick. All right. Sweet. All right. So here's the reward tiers. So at the top, we got the digital bundle. That's just going to be for people who want to just get the digital rewards, don't want to do anything special, or people who just want to support at the most basic level. The plan is to have about 4, maybe 5 digital comics in this, including the charger. I have a few people I'm going to reach out to get that bundle created. And I'll send it out to all the people who back at this tier, as well as any of the other tiers. They'll get all of these books included with all the other tiers. Next, we got the $5 tier. I call it getting charged. You'll see a theme as we go through this, but this one you get the digital bundle and you get the main issue of the charger. There will be 3 covers that comes along with it, or with the comic. So you'll get to choose between those 3 covers. And once we get funded, you'll get notified of like different tiers or the different covers that you can choose from. But yeah, $15 tier, calling it fully charged. This one you get the comic book. Again, any cover that you want. You get the digital bundle, and then you get the charger poster, which that's going to be pretty cool to get that out there. Then we have the $30 tier, calling it supercharged. You get everything in the top tier: the charger comic, the digital comics, the poster. Then you also get both Lionheart and Bronzite books, and there's going to be one specific cover for both of those that you get with those books. So that comes with that next tier. And then the $60 tier is called Overcharged. You get everything in the top tier, which, that comic, the digital books, the poster, Lionheart and Bronzite, and you get that coloring book from Custom Corner, aka my friend Otis. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be pretty interesting. Right now, this is still in pre-launch. I put the link in the comments. We got 7 people currently following the project, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully we can hit goal. Last time I did a Kickstarter, which was with Lionheart, we were $250 short of goal, which is pretty amazing for just an initial start. So I'm excited. This is going to be a fun adventure. Hopefully, I make some more connections in this one as I did with the previous one, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's basically the Kickstarter. That's everything that's set to be set up right now. Again, link is in the comments. So if you haven't followed or signed up to be notified when the Kickstarter launches, click on that link. It's in my bio across all social media, plus it's on my Divergent Comics, the Divergent Comics link tree. So if you have that on there, it's at the top. But if y'all don't have any questions, I am going to get started with Nerdpardy. So before I jump into that, I'll give y'all about a minute or so. See if you have any questions. I'm gonna get everything set up. Nerdpardy is something I've been working on for about 3 months now, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna tell y'all about like exactly what the concept is and what to expect. This is really a test run to kind of see like what that looks like, how it will work on a live, because when I drop the game show on the channel in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be pre-recorded. So the goal of Nerdpardy is essentially Jeopardy with nerd-only categories. So I'm not going to tell y'all about like what the categories are going to be for the actual game show, but for the test run that we're doing today, the categories are going to be Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and the Hulk. I figured doing something simple where, you know, it's just basic characters, not too many things to really not too many things to really just focus on, but kind of like give people the ability to do some basic or fun topics. So I chose these characters because these are typically the most known. For those of you who know how Jeopardy works, you ask questions or you choose a category. So like if we were playing Jeopardy for real, we would have someone choose like Superman for 200. Then what would happen, the question would pop up or the statement would pop up, and you would then answer the statement with the question. And so for Nerdpardy, the plan is to take that same concept and just focus it on nerd culture. So I will go over like the actual rules and stuff when we do the actual video, so you all will be able to see it. But for today, what we're going to do is just, I'm thinking probably just skip around. Or if, for those of you who are in the comments, if you want to have if you have a specific one you want to cover, so like if you want to do Hulk 200, something like that, drop it in the comments, and I'll choose that one. I'll start out with, you know, one of the first ones, and I'll give y'all about a minute to drop the answer in the comments, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully this actually like works out and looks pretty fun and is fun, but we'll see. All right. So what I'm going to do is I want to start with the Hulk at 300. Sweet. All right. So when was the Hulk first introduced? When the Hulk was first introduced, he was this color. I'll give y'all a minute to answer that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me give one more moment. We got one answer. I want to see if anybody else is going to answer. All right. All right. Well, the answer. What is the color gray? So David was right. Um, good job. So with that, answer is right. You get the 300. So next one. Which one do y'all want to choose? Now, the cool thing about this is once we actually do the recording, I have two people who are going to be on here. Otis is one of them. All right, we'll be Batman 200. All right. Jeffrey Wright plays Commissioner Gordon in this Batman reboot. I'll give y'all about 2 minutes to give me an answer. Now, any questions you see on here now will not show up in the recorded Nerdpardy that's going to drop later this month. So, hope y'all don't feel like y'all have an idea of what's going on because all these questions came straight off the top of the head, literally off the top of the head. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, all right, all right. I see one answer in. All right, give y'all one more minute. I haven't confirmed the answer yet, David. All right. So the answer is what is the Batman? So 500. Sweet. Good job. Uh, Otis already getting ready for the game show. So he's trying to flex and prep his brain for that, which is going to be fun to see. All right, what do y'all want to do next? David, I saw you put Spider. Do you want to do Spider Man? I don't know, man. The plant. So by the time you show up, David, It's going to be a lot of new questions, probably most likely some new categories. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be tough, but um, I'm looking forward to seeing how this rolls out because over the next couple months, it's going to be pretty fun. Um, what's the next category I want to do? I'm thinking. Let's see. Spider-Man 200. All right. All right. So these people raise Peter after his parents are killed. Now, most of these questions that are on here now are pretty easy. I try not to make them too difficult, but yeah, it's still going to be it's going to be a little different. So when I do the actual recording, the plan is to go easy to hard, and it's going to be 5 questions for each category. It's going to be like 5 categories. So it's going to be a lot of questions, but it's going to be fun. Um, yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think of this or what the answer is for this question. I'll give y'all another minute or two. This definitely works better when you're like either in person or talking to someone so that they can actually answer the questions and everything. But all right, I'll give y'all one more minute, see if we can get another answer. If not, all right. Answer: who are Aunt May and Uncle Ben? So, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's not going to be too difficult in regards to like how the game show's going to go. All right, what y'all thinking? Next question. Superman 100. All right. Superman debuted in his first comic in this year. So I'll give y'all a few minutes to see if y'all can get this one. Honestly, it is, man. It really is. I'm really excited to see like how this turns out because it actually looks pretty good for doing it live. Um, I'm going to need to have a second monitor to do this in the recording. So I'm going to find the second monitor to connect to this laptop. But yeah, it's going to be fun. David, you're like a second slow behind Otis. Yeah. I got one more minute and then I'm going to show the answer. Yeah, this is going to be real fun. And it's going to be fun to kind of see how the answers go. Well, I mean, what is the year 1938? So can't give you all any points for that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and choose Spider-Man 300. All right, so this one should be easy. This actor was the first live-action Peter Parker / Spider-Man. I'll give y'all about a minute or two to answer. The fact that you were literally a decade off, David, is kind of funny to me. You were so close. Otis must be hungry. Otis must be hungry. Yeah, definitely betrayed you. Yeah. All right. I'll give y'all one more minute and then all right. So answer. Who is Toby Maguire? Good job. All right. So like as y'all see, like it shows up just like um regular Jeopardy. You know, you see the categories, you get the numbers for the points, um, and then the ones that get answered correctly or get answered in general, um, they get graded out. Yeah, David, I think you. I think there is a little bit of a delay. That's probably not your fault. It's most likely the. It's most likely the system on my end. I'm gonna go Superman 200. All right. In the 2001 live action TV series Smallville, this actor portrays Clark Kent. Now, um, I'll give y'all a minute to answer this question. All right. So, and it might be YouTube with that, David. Because I'm using a third party streaming um, software, it most likely is YouTube. There's a delay, which that's normal. Yeah, we know who's Googling while they're trying to answer questions. All right, so in the 2001 live action TV series Smallville, this actor portrays Clark Kent, who is Tom Welling. That is correct. All right, let's do Hulk for 100. All right, the Hulk issue 181 debuted in 1974. Which Marvel character was introduced? So it's funny because I think this one probably was harder than the 300-point question for the Hulk, just because I feel like not everyone knows this one specifically, but if you know, you know, as Otis would say. If you know, you know. All right, I give y'all another minute or two to answer. Trust me, that makes two of us. I had virtually no Hulk knowledge at all. Um, I don't know. Probably. Let me check. Let's do that way instead. Or, yeah, no, this works better. Okay. Um. um. Unfortunately, y'all are wrong. Who is Wolverine? Yeah, yeah. That is when Wolverine was introduced in 1974 in the Hulk. That was a weird fact, though. I didn't realize that until I looked it up. Yeah. So, which one y'all want to do next? We got Spider-Man, or actually, no. Let's do Batman 100. Yep. Is exactly. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Batman 100. These two villains appear in the 1995 film Batman Forever. I got 2 minutes. Two minutes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. This one was off the dome. Completely off the dome. 50 seconds. For those of you who don't remember, I'll ask it again just before I reveal the answer this time. Well, David, you're not completely wrong. All right. Y'all both answered. So the question is, these two villains appear in the 1995 film Batman Forever. Who are Riddler and Two-Face? So Otis, you was right. All right. So we got Spider-Man 100, Batman 300, Hulk 200, and Superman 300. What do y'all choose? Yeah, that's what I remember too. He was him and Tommy Lee Jones. Those are the two I mainly remember from that film. All right. Which one do y'all want to do? Spider-Man 100, Batman 300, Hulk 200, or Superman 300? Superman 300. Let's do it. All right. Final question for Superman. Other than kryptonite, this is also one of Superman's weaknesses. So, going to be very specific on this because I think a lot of people think one answer, and this one should be, at least I think, should be pretty obvious. But I'm gonna wait and see what happens when y'all answer this. So 2 minutes starting now. Of course, you would say that. What I didn't even think about. Okay, so the other weakness. I'm just kidding. No. Chill on Lois Lane now. It's not doing pretty bad on time for doing this over chat. So this is actually pretty decent. That means when we do the actual recording, it's going to be a lot smoother. So this is good. This is real good. 40 seconds. What y'all got? All right. We'll go ahead and stop. So, other than kryptonite, this is also one of Superman's weaknesses. What is red sunlight? Sorry, oh, you were so close. You were so close. All right. Um, yeah. So that was the thing that kind of shook me a little bit before I created this question, because I was going to put this as like an either or type of thing, but um, magic like softens him up, and they did that in Smallville too. It softens him up, but it doesn't weaken him really. So that's why I had to put red sunlight, because red sunlight has the same exact effect on him as kryptonite does. All right, Hulk for 200. This should be a fun one. This actor played a live action Hulk in the 70s and 80s. All right, so we'll start the 2 minute timer. Now, I hope y'all know this. I hope I'm not the only one that knows this, but I really hope y'all know this. All right, we got a minute. We'll see if David got an answer. All right, I will go ahead and stop the timer. And the question: this actor played a live-action Hulk in the 70s and 80s. Who is Lou Ferrigno? So, I hope you kind of get an idea as like how this is going to work. So when we do the actual recording, yep, that is true. He did. He was also in the 2008 Hulk movie as the security guard to the college campus that they cornered Hulk in, which was pretty cool. I love Lou Ferrigno. He's one of, in my opinion, one of the best people out there. Like just his whole positive mindset and everything is really great. I love him. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. So we'll do these last two. So we'll start with Batman, then we'll go to Spider-Man because I hate Spider-Man. All right, this famous actor voices Batman in the hit animated series Batman the Animated Series. I'm not gonna give y'all a timer on this because y'all should know this. All right. So this famous this famous actor voices Batman in the hit animated series, Batman Animated Series, who is Kevin Conroy. And then the last question, Spider-Man for 100. Peter Parker attends this university after graduating high school. The GOAT. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. All right. Again, Peter Parker attends this university after graduating high school. And the answer, what is Empire State University? So, yeah, that is Nerdpardy. Yeah, definitely wasn't an HBCU. But yeah, that's Nerdpardy. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to kind of see like what happens and how it turns out. So close, so close. Um, yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Y'all can in the description. I'll try to put the link tree so that you can access the Kickstarter for Charger. The first video for Nerdpardy is going to go up probably, let's see, probably the 25th or 26th. Gold Star, everybody. Gold Star. And look, it's little Appas. Or no, not little Appas, little flying bison. She's gonna kill me if I say flying Appas. Yeah, so probably 25th or 26th is when I'll try to have this first one ready. So it's gonna be fun. Thank y'all for jumping on here. and have a little fun while we test out Nerdpardy. I'm really excited to see what happens and how this goes. And yeah, until next time, y'all have a good one.